What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning, TT Squad. If you don't know, you should know. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday morning coffee with Tia. And I got my coffee. And it's the bomb. And yesterday I looked at my video. Oh my God, my glasses was everywhere. They was coming off from face. They was sideways. I was like, good morning. I was like, oh my God, I got my coffee. I got my glasses on wrong. When I took the video, my glasses were like this. I was like, I see why the man was calling me all types of names. I looked it crazy. I was, I ain't kidding though. Yesterday I was telling y'all how we did assignments. Good morning, Pebble Jerry. How we was doing our assignments in school, in class. I know I always talk about class. I guess I'm just so happy I'm in school that I always talk about it. Good morning, Simone. That's why I always talk about school. But yesterday we was in class and I told you how we type and it was a lot of people, it wasn't there. So it was easy to type. So I found myself, I was bored last night. So I started, not last night, this morning. Because when I got up this morning, I've been up for a minute. I think 5, 6, something. I've been up for a while. Good morning, so thankful. So I was going over my notes. And every American history class, study class, she asks you a question and you got to answer in a sentence. I re-looked at the question and it was like, the question was, do you think that one person going to make a decision or do you think a group is better? Me being me, I was like, yeah, one person can make a decision. I remember on, but when I went back and read what I wrote, I was like, nah, I can't do that. It's not gonna sound right. I sat in here this morning. I like literally just finished like an hour ago. And I know she said not more than 5 to 10 sentences. I think I rambled on for a minute, but I made my point. And I was like, I like the fact I was able to go back and readjust what I had did. Even though this is not, regardless what your notes look like, it's 100%, but it's your notes. And you want your notes to be able to read what you wrote. So if you need your notes, you can go back to it. Good morning, Miss White. Good morning, Miss Merlin, Miss Carlin. Good morning. So I went back and did that. So I also went back. I really didn't have no homework yesterday, like none. And I was just going back messing with stuff. I took my test in class. She gave us. We normally stay in our class an hour and 45 minutes. She let us go an hour, 45 minutes early. And within that 45 minutes, I finished my test. And I went over my test. I did it right. Only problem I'm not sure is number 21, but we had to do 1 through 18. We had to do. The rest of them was bonus points. She wanted to see where we was at. I went on and did all of them, but when I got to 21, I got confused. But I put a note beside it and I did it anyway. But she said she's not really grading on. She'll let us know how we do or whatever if we need it for upper points. I did that this morning, and I'm like, man, three three more weeks. It's like it's flying. I have improved in my reading and writing so much, and you don't really notice it until you take a back and I get to reading it. Because I told you I like to read. I gotta get some coffee. Coffee is so good. Mm-mm. I didn't show y'all making my coffee this morning. Good morning, Mr. Montgomery. I didn't show y'all making my coffee this morning because I'm in there washing clothes and my wash machine is in my kitchen and it makes so much noise. And I wanted y'all to be able to hear me. Yeah, coffee's the bomb. I bought some sugar-free hazelnuts, y'all. I'm waiting to taste it. I have not got to that point that I'm ready to taste it yet, so I have not opened it yet. Oh yeah, so I don't know. I was just like really excited about it, and I don't know why. And I know, I guess because I'm accomplishing something in my life that I always wanted to do. Yes, we are drinking this. Yeah, the same cream. That's my favorite. Um, I guess because I'm accomplished so much that I always want to accomplish. And I have a vision board that I did about 3 years ago. And on my vision board is to get my house, to get my high school diploma, get a job that I'm happy with, and have another baby. But the other baby is out of question because I'm 50 and it's not happening. That's why I say it was 3 years, maybe 4 years ago. I don't know, but it was a while ago. And when I was cleaning out that closet that they have not fixed yet. Good morning, D1. And I seen it in there, and I was like, oh my God, I remember my vision board, like, and I got to looking at it. I could actually check off two things on my vision board, and I was so super excited. Like, I could check off high school diploma. I could check off getting the job of my dreams because I got my high school diploma. I'm going to get the job that I want. So I was like so excited. I was emotional, y'all. I was like, oh my God, my son came in the room. What you in here crying for? You know, boys, they just like, oh God. I was like, do you know mommy accomplished that? He was like, yeah, ma, I know. You doing a great job. And he was like, I'm so proud of you. He hugged me, kissed me. I felt so. When my son gave me a compliment, I swear, best compliment ever in the world. I mean, he's watching me, so I know he's going to follow in my footsteps. And this is like the best feeling ever, y'all. You just don't know. Yes, it's the best. Mm-mm-mm. Coffee good. Mm-mm-mm. Coffee on point. Mm-mm-mm. Thank you. So, I'm back on point, y'all, because I'm back up early in the morning. I thought it was going to take me a minute to get back on track. It did not take me a minute to get back on track. I love my braces my son gave me. Look at my braces. Like, he said, this is what he said. When he get his first paycheck, he was like, Mom, this is broke. He said, when I get my first paycheck, he said, I ain't buying nothing. He said, I'm going to get you a chain to put on here. And I was like, I really don't need a chain. I'm happy with this. He was like, no. Yeah, I know. They are so cute. He said, I know. He said, I really want to get you a chain. I said, well, you wait till it's your third paycheck. So he was like, he going to give me a chain to go with this. This is a picture of my baby boy. Like, look at my baby. That's my baby. That's my boy. So, yeah. Um, and I, have you ever noticed, yes, my son, that's my boo. Have y'all ever noticed that you have the weirdest conversations with your son? Like, I washed clothes yesterday, day before yesterday, and I was talking about because I don't have a dryer. So, I thank you. I really like it. And when he was talking, because my son, he have to do like I do, like a woman do, because it's no guarantee he's going to have a wife. It's no guarantee he's going to have a girlfriend. So he have to learn how to wash, fold, and all that. So I had him get the clothes off the bathroom. We was in here folding them. People say, "Mom, can I ask you a question?" And I'm like, "Sure." He said, "Why you got all these drawers?" I said, "Well," he said, "Drawers." I said, "They're not called drawers. They called panties like that, right?" Remember the other day I called them drawers, but he said the same thing. I said, "No, they called panties." I said, "Women have underwear for specific things." He said, "But Mom, you got so much." And I was like, and I really realized what conversation I was having. I said, "Do you see these big ones right here? These are for the time of the month." He was like, "Ooh, Mom." I said, "You see these other ones over here? That's for when you going out on the street. When I always say don't wear no holy drawers, you might have an accident or something. These are right here to go to the club." He just looked at me, Mom. "But why do you have to have all these underwear?" And I was like, it all depends on how you feel because if I'm in a house, I'm wearing fruity balloons. I don't care what kind of underwear I wear. I'm in the house. I don't care what kind of bra I wear. I wear sports bra. I'm in the house. But when you're going out on the street for a certain thing, you can't wear holy drawers. You can't go to a club and not. You have to have all this on point. You have to have together. See, yeah, and see, I need a big drawer because I have two drawers for the drawers and bras. Half of the bras I cannot fit out my bras. I might have about 20 bras. I might can fit two. They hold my girls up, like really. And I'm not gonna lie. I had maybe had two. If I wear another bra, I have all this room up in here, and they coming out down there. So yeah, I'm not spending no money on bras. All them bras I've been buying for Walmart the past month, I gave them to my girlfriend, and she could fit all of them. And I'm like, keep them. It's like I don't have no bra. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do about bras. But and he was like, "Wow, Mom." He said, "I never knew." I said, "But have you noticed? Look at your boxers." So I made him go get his boxes off. He said, "Mom, I ain't bring." I said, "Boy, I wash your drawers when you not here. So give me your club. Give him his." So he gave it to me, right? I said, "Look at these." I said, "You don't wear these out in the street." He was like, "No." I said, "Look at these." See, my son got T-shirts that he would not get rid of. I throw them in the trash. If he here, he'll go back and get it some of. He gonna wear this in the screen. I be like, that's house stuff now. Mm. This is so good. Oh my God, it's so good. So my son wear compression drawers and compression boxers, and he wear boxers and he wear them tight, like he wear the cat ones, and he had different ones. And I told him, have you ever noticed when you go out somewhere, you wear when you go to basketball, what you wear? You put on your compression underwears and you put a pair of drawers on and you put your compression pants. You going out. When you going out to hang with your friends, what you put on? I said you put on these particular boxes right there. I said when you go in the house, you wear them. Everybody has something different they wear when underneath of their body that nobody else can see but you. But when you're in that accident or something happens to you, that other person gonna see it, so you have to have it together. He was just looking at me like I was crazy. I thought about that. I was like, that was a weird conversation I had with my son. Like literally, we putting out drawers and talking about panties and bras and everything like that. And it was just crazy. I was like, you talk about the darndest things with your kids and be realizing like, wow, we realize talking about this and he ain't no problem with it, y'all. I gotta turn my AC on because it's hot. You know why? Because I'm drinking coffee. And I'm glad. I hope our bond stays strong because he tell me all the time, Mom. He tell me once he get himself together, he get out of school, he get him a job. He said he leaving me. He tells me that all the time. Mama leave you. I'm gonna come back and visit you, but I'm leaving. So I know eventually he gonna leave, and I'm cool with that. My whole thing is he gotta come back. And sometimes I regret the fact he's not a girl because if I had grandkids, I might never see my grandkids because the girl always bring the kids home to her mother. You know, 9 times out of 10, the boy bring the baby home sometimes. And it just so happened my sister kids have a great they baby mothers are great. My sister gets to see her grandkids all the time. Like anytime she want, and I'm praying my son ever decide to have a baby or anything, he have it by somebody who's gonna let me get the baby, let me interact with the baby. Don't be one of them. You know how you mad at the baby father? You oh no, you can't see the baby. I could not deal with that because I have to go there and knock her out. Like that's my grandbaby. That's a part of my son. I'm gonna want to be a part of it. So yeah. So that's how I feel about that. I really sometimes regret not having a girl. Like I never really wanted kids. First of all, let's get that together. I love my son to death, and I wouldn't change nothing. But kids was never in my plans because I had money. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all, this coffee is mm. But look, y'all, I knew I had a taste for coffee. I ain't had none. I used to take this to school and have my coffee in, and the coffee still hot. So I made some so I could have me some more coffee. Oh, and it's still hot. Yes. Mm. Mm. I used to take this big container to school with me every day on the train. It was my coffee. I would go to 7-Eleven, fill it up, and still pay the $1.10 because I got the 7-Eleven app. Take my coffee, whoop, had it in class, and I thought about it this morning. I was like, I need more coffee. It felt like my body was lacking coffee. So I was like, let me make sure I fill this up, and I did fill it up. Well, I didn't fill it all the way. I filled it up. My website said it's filled up. Mm, mm, mm. And it's still hot. That's the good thing about it. What they talking about? That's not always the case. LA coffee is addictive. Yes, you're not alone. Yes, I am. I'm really live addicted. Y'all don't know. I'm really live addicted to it. Bam. With that being said, what else I had to tell you? It was something else. Okay. Yesterday, y'all see my mother vine. My sister macaroni cheese. When I got off the phone, when I got from videotape, when I called her, I was like, we're not messing with the caffeinated coffee ever again. Like, ever, never, ever again. I got, no. See, that's what I'm talking about. I want to be able to see my grandkids. I hope, and my son keeps telling me he don't want no kids, y'all. He tell me that all the time. Oh, no, that food look good. That food was so, y'all, remember I said my son wasn't home? I showed him that plate. I called him up and said, look what Aunt Tanya made some macaroni cheese, showed him the plate, showed him my steak. He was like, Mom, where my plate at? I said, oh, I didn't cook your steak. You ain't come out. He said some macaroni and cheese. I said, yeah. Oh, Mom, come and get me. I went and got him. He came home because he wanted a plate. He's supposed to come home today anyway. He only came home because he wanted a plate. He ate. He just wanted a plate. Like that's it. That's always why he came home. He came. He wanted a plate. So I ain't come home for no plate. Yes, she did. You seen your aunt macaroni and cheese, and you seen that steak, and I cooked this steak for him. I went and got him, cooked this steak, and yeah, that was he was happy with that. Yup, and he loved it. He told me he ain't have enough macaroni and cheese, and you know what I had a nerve to say? I told him, first of all, the macaroni and cheese was never for you. Just so happened you got what was left over. Okay? Then he tried to get what was on my plate. Leave my plate alone because I wrap my plate up. I'm going to eat my plate for lunch today. My breakfast slash lunch. Yeah, I'm going to eat my plate. So, no, you cannot have it. So, yeah. He wanted to eat my food. That was not going to happen. That was not going to happen for me because macaroni and cheese was on point. I just on the yeah. I at one time remember I wanted that macaroni and cheese cook off. I ain't messing with my sister. That macaroni and cheese was good. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Coffee good. Sorry y'all, the coffee was good. I had to embrace my coffee. Okay. Now, for the first time, I did my computer assignment yesterday with no problem. Like, I know the keyboards. I know how to copy and paste. I know how to open up two screens now. I know how to open another tab to bring the other tab down here to copy and paste. I'm getting in it, y'all. Yes. Then I asked the computer teacher. I told her, yes, after class, I said, can I talk to you? She said, sure. When everybody got off, I said to everybody off. She was like, yeah. I said, after I pass your class, I just know my pass your class. Can you help me with the computer to learn more about it? I said because I want to take up billing and coding, and I know it has a lot to do with computers, and I want to be able to, you know, be able to know what I'm doing even more than. She was like, sure, Miss Wild, I will not mind. She said, just let me know. We could do it as many days a week. She said, she was telling me her hours and stuff. She said, once you finish, and I said, what about next? She said, as long as I'm here and you here, she said, I don't have a problem helping you. So she's going to help me to get better after I finish my computer class because in 8 weeks, I know that's I'm not going to learn everything in 8 weeks, but I'm gonna do my most to make sure I can get what I can. But the fact that she's going to help me and I asked her, she said, yeah, well, no problem. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take any help I can get. And I can say one thing about me. I wish I was like this when I was younger, but somebody give me help and I ask and they give it to me, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm going to ask. And I try to get my son to that point because I tell them all the time, you don't know something, ask something. They don't tell you and you tell them more than once and they still don't do nothing. Tell me, let me know because they're going to teach you. You're going to find out. And that's it. And I like the fact she said yes, so I'm really looking forward to it. Doing her helping with the computer. So yeah, because next term I only have 4 classes and I'm done. The third term I'm going in there taking up classes to graduate in July, but they're gonna have me keep going all the way up to July just to be going. But the classes is not gonna be like nothing of importance. I ain't gonna need a pass. It's just like seminars. They're gonna make me get on the board. I have to get on the board and all that crazy stuff. And I'm glad. So yeah. And when I'm doing all that, I'm gonna ask for extra classes to do extra things because I'm dead serious. I'm going to do billing and coding. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to make sure I'm fully aware of everything I need to know, and I can get as much help as I need. And if I can't, I'll take a computer class up into it's graduate computer class. You can get what in DC. Like, I live in DC. That's why I say I don't want to move out of DC. DC offer you so much with education, with electrical, with excuse me. Oh, that hurt. If you need help with rent, you need help with electrical. They have a thing called the energy something. I don't know. I never went there, but I know of the energy thing. They have you pay your electric, gas, your water bill every 6 months, and they give you so much of money, and whatever you have left, it goes towards it. It depends on your income, something like that. It works. But DC offer you a lot, and the fact they offer us a lot because we're not a state, so that's a good thing. But I like DC. I don't think. I always say I want to move in Maryland, but sometimes I think about you move in Maryland, you move in Virginia, you're not getting what you're going to get in DC. I lived in Maryland before. Maryland didn't give me nothing. Maryland never gave me nothing. Never. I was working. I think Tyreek was, my son was like 2 weeks old. And I wanted some insurance. And my insurance at my job at one point was free when I was single. But when I had my baby, it wasn't free no more. That's how they did it where I was at. And I was trying to get some insurance. You know, these people deny me. And I wasn't even making them. They don't give you nothing. No, and I applied for everything. They try to give me $6 food stamp. I say, I don't need no $6 food stamp. What is it going to do for me? I want the Medicaid. They ain't give it to me, so I wound up putting my son on my insurance. He was already on his father's insurance. But that co-payment and all that, it was still a lot. Even though he was on his father's insurance, I still had to pay the co-payment because I'm the one taking him to the doctor. So yeah, Maryland don't give you nothing. And Virginia definitely ain't going to give you nothing. Virginia is a red state, right? I think Virginia is a red state. They definitely ain't going to give you nothing. DC offer you too much. I know I can find me a program because I already got a program for my son to go in. If he chooses that he want to do his HPAC, it's a 8-month program for his HPAC for DC residents free. He wanted CDL, they got that. He want to take a computer class. DC offer you so much. Like I have a list of stuff that when my son ready for how he get out of school, he ain't gonna give about like a month break. He gonna get some type of training or whatever he want to do. If he ain't going to college, he gonna train or whatever. I'm prepared for him. We got this. DC offer you too much to not to take it. Sometimes people tell me, "Oh, I can't find a job." You can get a job. It's just that it's the job. It's not the job you want. And I was all when I was younger, I was taught, and I ain't gonna say my mother taught me because my mother never had a job. So I'm gonna say I taught myself and watching my uncles and aunt around me that you're not gonna get enough for free. Whatever you want, you have to work for. And if it's a lower job, not paying nothing, barely nothing, you're going to take that job, look for another job until you get to the job that you want to make the money that you want. That's how I see. That's how I always been. Because I'm not even going to lie. I never got fired from a job. Every job I had was another job putting me for making more money to get me better, improving, training. I never left a job. Every job I ever had, they wanted me to come back. It was like, you can come back. So I know I did a good job. When you know you didn't do a good job, that's when they say, hey, you can leave. Don't come back. Don't come back. So yeah, I want him to be rounded. And I know that's asking a lot because I talk to him about it all the time. He always say, Mom, I'm 16. I say, yeah, but after 16, we know. He just say, Mom, I'm 15. I say, yeah, but you be 16. After 16 to 17, you gotta be prepared. I'm just like really prepared, like structurally prepared for the life out here. Because where you're going, all your friends might not be going where you going. You might be going in another direction. They might be going in another direction, no matter who they are. I want you going that good direction, that positive direction. Now you gotta just kind of, how can I say it? I don't even know how to say it. To keep everything, you have to be aware of what you want and aware of the type of education, type of money. If you want to make money, you gotta work for it. You gotta get that education. You gotta get that degree. You gotta get that under your belt. You gotta get that training. And you always don't have to go to college. You can get a good training. You can get electrical training. DC offer electrical training. They should offer you electrical training, HVAC, construction. Um, um, DC offer you so much. Yeah, I just want him to be like that. But he gets mad when I talk about it. But he be telling me, Mom, I already know. I swear I've been talking to my son about this so much. I know he look at me like this lady driving me crazy. I tell him that all the time, D1. Be a leader, not a father. Let them father do. Yeah, yeah. Mm-mm. My coffee, my coffee. Mm. Man, oh man. This is this is so good, y'all. Can't drink no more because I'm getting full. But that's all I be trying to teach my son. Sometimes, and I had some people and told me, since you been going to school, you be doing this, you be doing that, and I'm looking at them like, really? Back of my head, and honestly, don't laugh, y'all. The back of my head be like, you motherfucker. For real. This is what I be saying in my head, but I ain't gonna say it out loud because I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and chill out. But I be saying in the back of my head, like, you motherfucker, why would you say that? Anything you should be like, yeah, girl, go for it. You be going, I don't think I might hear something that person to say, and it's not criticizing. It's something that I wish somebody would have told me when I didn't do it. It's not about me criticizing. It's about me just giving advice that I wish I had when I didn't try to get my high school diploma. That's all I was doing. But that person got offended, and cause they dropped out. They were going to school with me. They dropped out, and I wasn't trying to tell them that what they were doing was wrong. I was trying to tell them it's a better way to go about it. That's all I was trying to do, and I was trying to motivate them. That's it. But got off the phone call, wind up with a hanger. All right, I talk to you later. Click up. And honestly, I don't think I was doing anything wrong. I wish somebody would have told me, Tig, get your high school diploma. DC offer you this and this and that. You could do this. And, I didn't have that person there. I didn't have that person in my corner. I didn't. I didn't. But I'm not going to say I didn't. My Aunt Juanita, I used to always tell her I want to go back to school. She says, well, you can do anything you want to do. I love my aunt to death, dearly. Love her to death. Her birthday coming out. She used to tell me all the time, you can do anything you want. And I know if she was in right now, oh my goodness. My aunt would be so proud of me that I did it. She was my encouragement. And I'm sorry I forgot to say yes. When I always tell her, when I have to think about it. Because before I went to school, I'm not going to tell you how many times, yes, you were trying to motivate that person. Yeah, they took it the wrong way. But when I can tell you how many times I said I was going to go to school and did not go. I said it 2016 before I had my stroke. I thought, oh, I'm going to school. I was telling my aunt I'm going to school. Never went. Used to get the information. Never went. Called people. Made appointments. Never went. Then one day something was, I don't know what it was. Something just got up on me and said, get yours together. You got to get your high school diploma. And I really honestly really don't know. I went to my aunt Juanita, and I told her I want to go to school. She said, well, you can do it. Love my aunt. And I told my cousin Kim, and she was like, girl, you can do anything you want. She always tell me that. She was like, gave me some numbers, and then I started looking at Ergy, then I seen it on Facebook. And when I first started going, I was going for my GED. And I told y'all before the school I was going for my GED, it's not the best place to go for everybody because I don't get what I'm getting there. So every place is different for everybody else because a couple of people I know from that school who do not go. That's a lot to read right now. You know I ain't ready to see that. I read half of it, not all of it. So yeah, that's all I be trying to do. I be just trying to do the right thing. Because, yeah, I love my school. I go to Goodwill XL at 1776 G Street. And it's the best school ever. Like, man, it's people there. People told me, don't go to that school. You're going to be this and this. I love every minute. The people. I always say it's what you put in it. It's not what, it's what you put in it and what they give out. If you get them back in good energy and let them know that you're serious and you serious about doing this, you serious about that, they're going to be with you. They're going to be on your side. Because it's not a moment. My coach name is Mr. Parker. He is the most, I love that man to death. Every time I tell him that I need something, I need this, I need that, he might don't do it right away. I know I'm not his only person. But when he do it, he do it. And I have a lot of people like, oh, Mr. Parker don't do this. And I'll be in the middle class and I tell them, I say, it depends what y'all doing. Are y'all doing y'all part? And I know they lying because you're in class with me. You might don't come to class. You might don't do this and that. People watch what you do. People know who's serious about getting their education, who's not. People know when you got your mind on right and you're set and you're determined and you're going to do your best. People know. So they know how to, get you there. Yes, I got 71 people watch me, 19 people thumbs up. Come on, give me them thumbs up, y'all. Come on, y'all can do that. For me, at least. You can give me thumbs down. You don't like it, give me some type of thumbs. Oh, man, y'all, I am randomly on. It's like I always got something to talk about. It's like I don't have a dull life at all. I would never say my life is dull. I would never say I'm boring because I have excitement. It's always something. I don't know why, but it's always. And it's, I love my platform of talking, talking, talking. I do, y'all. I really, really, really do. Yes, thank you. Hit that like button. What I gotta say? What I gotta say? What I had something to tell. Something. One more thing I had to say. Good. I told y'all about how I'm mastering the computer. I'm gonna be a genius. Um, I can't even remember y'all. It come to me eventually. Yes, give me the thumbs up. It help my channel to grow, be nicer, do things. Give me that thumbs up. Yes, yes. Got my coffee. Who got coffee? I'm trying to remember I forgot y'all. My mind just went. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. Have y'all ever? I know I always talk about people to help you, but I asked somebody to help me with something, with a project, and I they said I was agitated, and I wasn't so much agitated. And I'm gonna tell y'all the oh, I got that lamb, ate that lamb, and did some. But look, but look, let me finish say if I lose my train of thought. I asked somebody to help me. I was reading this book, and it was a lot of words that I didn't understand. I looked the words up, and I looked at the definition. But did you know sometimes you look a word up and you see the definition, and I put in the sentence, spelled it, and I still didn't quite understand it. So I called that person, one of my classmates, to help me. You just got to yelling at me. I was so mad at T, and I told her, stop yelling at me. She said, you thought you got an attitude. I said, no, I don't have an attitude. But I said, you yelling at me. I said, I'm telling you, I know what the word is. I looked it up, and I still just quite don't understand it. Maybe if a person say it and explain it to me, may I get a better outlook. Man, the girl was yelling at me. I hung up on her for once. I hung up. I said, this conversation got to end. I will talk to you tomorrow morning and 9 o'clock. Then I said, no, don't call me 9. I talk to you at 12 because you're not going to yell at me when I'm asking you for help. I just asked you a simple question. All that is unnecessary. Click, and I'm on the phone there. Was I wrong? And maybe I was wrong, but I'm going to apologize. But she was yelling at me, and I don't know why she was yelling. Right, you needed to hear it, and yeah, I needed to hear it like that, and and sometimes that's how my mind works. And even though I looked it up, I swear, it made me frustrated. I ain't never finished reading the book because I cannot read. I don't want to go past something, skip over it. I want to know. I want to know what it means. I want to know. I want to know because if I don't know, I'm not gonna have an understanding of what I'm reading, and that's all I wanted. I was reading back Michelle Obama book, and it's a really good book. So I didn't get it. So I'm like, I'm gonna ask my history teacher today. I really want to know because I want to continue reading my book, and I'm not gonna go forward until I know it. And I don't think I did nothing wrong, but I am gonna apologize to her. And I'm gonna tell her if I did anything wrong, I truly apologize. But I asked you something. You said you were gonna tell me. You started yelling because I couldn't comprehend. And I try to tell people when I can't comprehend because my mind don't work like everybody. It takes me a minute to rush, and I say you're yelling at me. And I told her, I said, I'm gonna virtually slap you through this motherfucking phone. I'm sorry, but that's what I said. Oh man, so I don't know, but I'm gonna apologize, and then I'm gonna ask her again. Please explain it to me. Go slower. Try to understand. I know, but I'm gonna apologize because I'm a bigger person, and I'm not. I don't have too many people numbers to ask for help, and I need to ask people who can. How can I say? Yes, I do. I have a very short attention span because of my stroke. both of my strokes that I had. So it's not like, because before I had my strokes, I can read and write no problem. But it seemed like I lost a lot when I had my strokes. So it's very hard for me to comprehend. And my attention span is crazy. And my teachers, like, they know it. Like, when I did my last American history teacher A, she told me when I left, she said, you did an awesome job. She said, you came in here fussing. She said, but once you got the hang of it and you got it all together, she was like, you was on point. And I was like, okay. And yeah, it's just that it's my attention span. So when I do get to that point, when I get frustrated, you know what I say? Because I know when I get frustrated, I say, can you just calm down for a minute? Let me just breathe. And I take a deep breath. I say, can you go slower? Like if somebody trying to spell me something, you spell it fast. I can't catch it. You might have to keep spelling to me about 6, 7 times before I get it. And that's because of my strokes. And a lot of people do not understand it. Yes, she was rude and nasty. I really feel that she was. But I'm apologize. I'm apologize for number one, she's older than me. And for number two, I know she's going through a lot right now with her sister, so maybe that was a little strain on her. But she said she wanted something to keep her busy, and I needed help. Point blank. And if I need help with readings, I'm gonna ask anybody. I'm sorry, it's just how I am. I'm gonna ask anybody that I think who will answer me. I need people who's not going to get frustrated and yell at me, because if you yell at me, I'll be ready to knock you out or something like that. That's what I would say. Maybe she's not. But see, when we doing our make, I told you this is a part of my study group. And it's like 4 of us in the study group. And out of the study group, she's the only one I consider is more calmer and don't get upset, because we're in the group, but sometimes it feel like we're not in the group. You know, because when you're in a group, you need to. I'm in Michigan. Call me. I'll help you. I know that's right. When you're in a group, you need to friend request me on Facebook. Tia Waller? I got all black on. Yeah, I would ask you for help. Then I got Steve face to face. We could do it. Yeah, I don't have. I need help. I don't mind people helping me. I honestly though, because when I do this building this paper, I swear to God, I'm gonna need help from everybody. I'm gonna need help for everybody, but I got confidence in myself. Thank you. My cousin took me to get my nails. These are my nails. My nails was longer than this, but the lady was like, this nail was broken in. She said, you want them all even? And I had to think about it, and I said, yeah, I want them all even, because they're going to grow back, and I chip them all the time. But, yeah, y'all, I'm a, friend request me. Oh, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, somebody they said it was part of my TT squad. So I accept their friend request. Do you know once they friend request me, it was a girl. It said sign up for my free porn and this and that. I was like, what the? I got the reading. I said, why would they send me? Why would they do it? I deleted them and blocked them. I'm like, I don't do porn. I said, who? And I said I was going to remember the person's name, and I didn't write it down, because if I see him up in my thing, I'm going to say, don't send me nothing like that. I don't do porn. And I was like, And then I said, that's why I don't want to be friend requesting people, because of crazy stuff like that. But I do it. When she say something crazy, I delete and block. I don't got time for that. But they send me some porn, telling me I sign up for free porn and all this. And I'm like, yeah, that's not cool at all. So I was like, don't do that. Don't need no. Okay, y'all. I've been on here 38 minutes. What time is it? Because I got to go to school. What time is it? Got my computer charging. No, it's not cool. Yes. Oh, yeah, I got to go, y'all, because I got to get in class by 8:50 and just see what's going on. But guess what? If you don't know, you should know. Check out Soulful Tea. If you're not a subscriber, she got original flour. She got spicy flour. Original flour, $10. Spicy flour is what? $12. Yes. And guess what? I'll be back later on, because I'm going to eat my banana split. Yes. Before my bananas go rotten. That's for my banana split go rotten. I'm making my Sunday. After that, the last thing I got to get is my crabs. And I got to get that by the end of this week. And on top of that, tomorrow, today Tuesday? I go to doctor tomorrow to find out when they're gonna take this hernia out my stomach on my side. So I go to doctor tomorrow at what, 2:30, 2:15. My appointment's around 2 o'clock. I'll look at my index. My appointment, so I'll let y'all know how that goes tomorrow. But I will be going live tomorrow morning. With that being said, TT Squad, I gotta go. Like, share, subscribe. I see 79 people in here. Only 38 gave me thumbs up. What's going on with that? TT Squad, peace out.